hung heavy in Cedric's sleek studio, painting a complex portrait of his fractured, but now irrevocably changed, life. Oni nest. The therapy tango and Orion's empty nest, ons den Mostenized, in Unit 4BB, Grease of the Oni. Obelisk residence was no longer merely a lack of noise. It was a vast crushing presence, a suffocating shroud that smothered any hint of warmth or life. We hustle off lies. Orion Bloom had barricaded himself in his study, emerging only for the barest necessities, his meals untouched, his spirit broken, unto enbosenes del barbitflest. Atlas, caught in the crossfire anguish, had retreated into a world of headphones and video games, sensing the monumental shift in his parents' dynamic, but unable to articulate it. Ondulintet. Barnaby floated through the room, a hollow ache in her chest, desperately trying to find a way to reach her fractured family. Weish in the bide. The floral arrangements in the living room, once vibrant, now drooped, their petals wilting in sympathy with the household's despair. Mama, Estelle, despite her own health battles, moved through the apartment like a quiet, comforting shadow, her presence a silent testament to unwavering love. Celebrate me, Mama Estelle. Serafina whispered, her voice hoarse, as she watched Orion slam his study door. He just looks through me, like Mot Met, not even there. Untigait, Bobby, Barnaby, Finchley. Cup of chamomile tea in Serafina's trembling hand. Some hurts, child, are deeper than any words. They need time. And honest talking, when both hearts are ready. Comatized. Serafina sighed, a heavy, desperate sound. My heart is ready to burst, Mama Estelle. His is closed off, like a vault. How do Mot even begin to tell Atlas, when Orion can barely breathe in the same room as me? Also Dilly said. Ifit, Barney. Tucked away in a drawer like a loaded gun, pressed down on Serafina. She had made arrangements discreetly, family counseling, an almost laughable irony given the raw, untethered nature of their current crisis. Unindo Onabid, he feeling traumatized. A renowned family therapist in Sapphire City had agreed to a series of sessions, the therapy tango, as Phoebe had jokingly and nervously called it. Rian, however, had refused to even consider it. Therapy wanton lie, 14 years of betrayal. Serafina. Therapy wanton father, Atlas. It is a waste of time. His voice, flat and devoid of emotion, had pierced her to the core. Govai to a different had kind of reasoning. She knocked softly on Orion's study door. Orion, Atlas, he has noticed. He keeps asking if everything is okay. He feels the tension. This is hurting him too. Go beat of silence. Then, a low, muffled voice from behind the door. He shouldn't have to carry your burdens, Serafina, nor mine. Rosetais. Serafina pressed on, clutching at any thread of connection. He misses you, Orion. You haven't played basketball with him all week. He is trying to make sense of all this. Coming cause. Then, the sound of the doorknob turning. Orion emerged, his face gaunt, his eyes hollow, dark circles etched beneath them like bruised shadows. He looked profoundly weary, a ghost of his former energetic self, being traumatized. He conceded, his voice devoid of its usual booming resonance. But not with you. Not about this. He gestured vaguely to the space between them, a chasm of unspoken lies and broken trust. Often quite traumatized. Serafina watched him go, a glimmer of fragile hope flickering within her. It was a start, a tiny, painful crack in his impenetrable armor. Onloading Vicia, Atlas. Room. Atlas was absorbed in a virtual reality game, battling holographic dragons, but his posture was tense, his attention divided, hypnotized. His voice gentle, attempting a normalcy that felt like a foreign language. Everything okay? Off his headphones, his eyes wide and worried. Dad? Is everything okay with you and Mom? You haven't been laughing. And Mom has been crying a lot. And Yuri not playing sports with me. He looked at Orion, his young face etched at with unspoken anxiety. Control Beam's smile. One that didn't quite reach his eyes. Everything is fine. Atlas just. Adult stuff. Grown-up problems. We're reworking through it. You don't need to worry about it, okay? He ruffled Atlas's hair, trying to project a reassurance he didn't feel. One Duenfer, Procler, Ijai. Atlas, however, was sharp. He noticed the way his father's eyes flickered to the closed bedroom door, the way his usual booming voice was now muted, strained. The joint. Dead. Mot swear to God. That wasn't it mine. It was Mama Estelle S., she told me. Rian closed his eyes, then opened them. The absurd marijuana mix-up, which had provided a brief moment of levity amidst the chaos, was now a painful reminder of Hat Ove Kep. Trust could be shattered. How quickly an innocent boy could be accused. I know, champ. Motka no Ove Kep, it was to yours. Mod believe you. We anger. He sighed. It's not about that, son. It's as complicated. Obstinately, to Mitembet. Atlas looked at him, his brow furrowed with deep concerns, seeing the profound sadness etched on his father's face. You seem really sad, Dad. Is Mom making you sad? On was an arrow. Striking. True. He couldn't lie to Atlas. Not about that. Not now. He pulled Atlas into a tight embrace, burying his face in his son's hair. Gonatize. No, champ. Your mom, she not making me sad. It's just life gets complicated sometimes. And adults make mistakes. Big ones. He tightened his hug, clinging to Atlas as if the boy were a lifeline in a turbulent sea. But you, Atlas, you are the best thing in my life. Never forget that. Oh, I traumatized. Atlas, sensing the profound emotional weight of his father's words, hugged him back tightly. Osni, offer. The tectonic shifts in their family landscape hung in the air like a heavy curtain, just waiting for the right moment to fall, to reveal the devastating drama beneath. Orion, embracing the son he loved beyond measure, felt a pang of despair. Offenwatitly. He couldn't be, shattered his world. But how could he continue to live a lie? The weight of truth, of unspoken paternity, threatened to crush him. Obviously again. Elara Haimichin and Clemmy S. Culinary Quest. Infinitely offered Nomatite. The Silk Dress Emporium Energy. A symphony of hairdryers, snipping scissors, and symphony incessant clang of Cedric Hayes' renovation crew. Serafina Bloom, outwardly, composed but inwardly, a tempest of anxiety, paced her office, becoming Cedric as Atlas' father gnawed Nightlace. Gnawed at her, every minute a torment as she prepared for the inevitable confrontation with Orion and the impossible truth she eventually had to share with Atlas. Innocently, Kava said. Elara, the bright but endearingly dizzy college student, navigated her responsibilities with a unique blend of enthusiastic inefficiency and unwavering charm. The one boys. She was currently attempting to organize a towering stack of freshly laundered towels which swayed precariously. Elara, honey, Phoebe Thorne chirped, hovering nearby, multitasking.